Hi guys, welcome to week 6. This week you are really focusing on getting your final MLA paper turned in. I'm really excited to read all of your ideas about your movies and your TV shows. Some of you have really impressed me with the content of your analysis with this project. So I'm looking forward to getting to the grading. If you haven't already viewed my comments on your research proposals, please go in and view those. You can see a video with feedback sent to your CFCC email account. And you can also go into the grade section to find the rubric, to find my handwritten comments, and to find your grade for that assignment. So please, if you haven't viewed that feedback, I really do spend a lot of time trying to give you as, critical but constructive feedback as possible. So I hope that you'll take the time to review those as well. All right, what else do I want you to know about this week? Well, let's just kind of quickly go through the weekly assignments for the week. And I want to talk about a couple of things. So sorry this video is a little bit late for those of you who have already logged in and started working on week 6. I know you're probably like, where's the video? Well, here it is. So work on your final research paper. Learn a little bit about writing mistakes to avoid. This shouldn't take you very long. These are just my typed notes into Blackboard, things that I want you to make sure that you're not doing in your final paper. Little things, things like writing out contractions, not using I, stuff like that. And then you're going to focus on the quiz this week. It's on proofreading and editing. Now, I have a couple of notes down here. One of the notes is that you want to use Mozilla Firefox to complete this assignment. I created this this quiz a couple of years ago when I don't think Blackboard and Google Chrome were perfectly compatible. I believe this has changed. I just went through and took the quiz on Google Chrome and it seemed to work just fine. So those of you who are big fans of Google Chrome like I am, I think you'll be okay using it. I don't know about Internet Explorer, but you're more than welcome to try. And I don't know about if any of you are taking the quizzes on your phones. I'm not sure how compatible the quiz is with a cell phone. The reason that is because this week the quiz is called a hotspot quiz, and that's just the type of questions that I've created. Basically, instead of typing words directly into Blackboard, I've uploaded images, and you click on part of the image in order to identify where the grammar error is in that sentence. I'll show you an example of this in just a minute. But because of that, I had some issues in the past with using Google Chrome. So I've added a note here that Firefox might be the best browser, although I'm not convinced that that's the case anymore. So use your best judgment here. If you do go through the quiz on your phone, on Internet Explorer, or on Google Chrome, and you know that, and just as a side note, the issue I was having in the past is that wherever I'd click on the image, Google Chrome would say I clicked somewhere else. So I wasn't able to get my little bullseye in the right location when using Google Chrome, but I do think that that's been resolved. So if for some reason you go through the quiz and you have had this particular error, honestly have had this error, please email me and I will reset the quiz for you and you can try it in a different browser. But I do think Google Chrome will work. So just keep that in mind. Let me show you an example of what I'm talking about and how you can complete the quiz this week. So if you go into quiz 6, click to launch, and I'm going to select begin. We'll show you the, can I do it again? Yes, okay. We will show you the example here. All right, so what you're going to see, and again, this is a sentence, but it's not typed directly into Blackboard. It's just an image of a sentence that I wrote in Paint. So when I have read the sentence, naval architects never claimed that a ship is unsinkable, but the sinking of the passenger and car ferry Estonia in the Baltic surely should have never have happened. Once I decide where in this sentence there is a grammar error or an error with punctuation or whatever is wrong with this sentence, I am going to select the location. So all I'm going to do is just move my cursor to the location where I see the error, and I'm going to click. Now I'm going to pretend that the period is the error. Hint, the period is not the error. But I'm just going to click here because I don't want to give away the correct answer. So what you're going to see, you'll know you've done it correctly when you see this bullseye and you see selected coordinates. Now, if you realize, oh, I clicked the wrong spot, then you can select clear and you can try again. So let's say maybe the N is in, what's wrong, and you want to click on a different spot. Hint, the N is not the answer. So you would click over here, and you just want to get that bullseye, this little circle that you see here, as close to the grammar error as possible. I've given you wide margins for this. So like, let's say the N was the answer, and you happen to click down here, that would probably be just fine. Or, even if you clicked, have to click clear. Even if you clicked, down here, something like that, that's okay. But just try to get as close as possible to the incorrect word. And that's going to ensure that you've got the right answer if you've pointed to the right location. Okay. So I'm going to get out of here and talk just a little bit about, oh, come on. And talk just a little bit about what else I want you guys to do this week. Really, I've tried to make this week as easy and simple as possible so that you can focus on your final MLA research paper. When you're ready, you're going to submit your paper. It's due by Sunday. That's the 25th of March. Of course, it's due by 11:59 p.m. as always. You always have that 24-hour grace period. If you do need to turn it in on Monday the 26th, that's going to be just fine. If anything is going on in your life that you need a short extension, I'm always happy to grant you a very short extension if you need it. Just send me an email in advance and we can talk more about that. I know that you guys are busy. I know that you guys have a lot to do, and I would rather see good work submitted than hasty work submitted. So keep that in mind. Next week we will start our APA unit. A lot of you might feel a little overwhelmed going directly into that unit, but we're just going to keep on moving. We're going to keep on learning new things. I think it will be okay. Let's see, what else do I need to tell you? I really think that's it. This is going to be my shortest weekly video. I think I've covered everything. Please, if you have any questions, don't hesitate to email me. I am very busy this week, so I will get back to you as fast as I can. It may take me a little bit longer than usual, but I'll try not to let it take up more than 24 hours. So email away, and I really look forward to reading y'all's work. All right, you guys, have a good week, and I will hear from you if you need me.